go. We're almost there.
Hey guys, how you doing? This is Joe Brinken from my new channel. Just messing around, camping today. Took a long drive out down south, about 2 hours. Just coming back. It's my day off. I'm like, you know what? I pulled out the new toy. I was like, I'm gonna enjoy my day off. Even though I had to do a little work or a little family business, I still just wanted to enjoy some time to myself and my dog, the big wolf. You know him right there. His name's Luther. I was called Dr. Pooper. I decided to pull out a new toy and show nobody yet. So during the summer, I know it's been a minute, we ended up getting a little Coachman, little Teardrop camper to have some fun with. It's the next level up from sleeping on the ground with the tent. Getting older, sleeping on the ground hurts. So I usually camp in more remote places. Decided to stop over at Findlay State Park and camp out here to this evening just for one night. Pull out the Coachman and give it a test run. It's only the second time I've had it out this season. It's not that bad. The park is really nice. I've always enjoyed this park. It can get a little crowded, but pretty much, you know, the camper culture, everybody sticks to their own and it's quiet. Some spaces have a lot of room. Some spaces you're right on top of each other, so you really have to take a look and drive through or know which one you want to grab, or if you've been here before, remember the numbers. My favorite site is 200. That's the one I'm going to show you right now. So I'm going to flip this around. So obviously, you know, I have my beast out, a GMC 2000 4x4 beater truck. Rax got from a homie down to Columbus. I'll post up his site. Cool guy, young kid. Same truck, not lifted, but I got the 30s on there, 32s, rims. Gets me around point A, point B. Nothing brand new, but it's definitely a fun vehicle to have. Yeah. Especially coming in the winter time, getting in the winter, it's 4x4, getting the backcountry roads, it's good to have. And this dog, man, I don't know what he just ate something black. Stop eating grass, you ain't a cow. All right, so this is the Coachman Teardrop 9.0. It's fully loaded. The great thing about this is that it's one step above a tent. So if I get a little space in here, it runs on power. As you can see, runs on power. Has a gas heater in it, also a grill hookup, battery lights inside. It comes in the queen size, or I'm sorry, full size bed, and like full on heater. The great thing about this Teardrop is that you don't have to crawl into it. The back lifts up, which I like a lot. Gives me space. I mean, you can see the size and the room is there. Fully tented in, fully screened in, and it runs with 30 amp power. Over there, got cargo space underneath. 2 windows. Heat coming through. You know, it's big enough for one man and a dog, maybe a couple. A family, way too small, but it's under 1,200 pounds. This is great for the AC unit. So we're gonna take this thing on some trips this week, or this year, this summer. We'll test to see if it's winterized or not. Cool thing is that connection right there, that runs to the gas line. I can throw a grill on there if I wanted to. I don't feel kind of funny about attaching a hot grill to the side of it, the tent, but runs through. Then the interior, super simple. Sorry, it's a mess, but we got a radio, AM, FM radio, Bluetooth, AC unit in there. Let me open this up. Hold on one second. Come on. The dog is sniffing. Nose gets him in trouble all the time. Nice little carpet in there. Big size bed. It's a full size, maybe an inch smaller, but it works perfect camping. I mean, way better than just sleeping on the floor. Got speakers back here. You see heater. That's the fuse box. Got a refrigerator. Got apple, some lunch meat. And I had to grab some beverages. These things are awesome, man. These are black cider, hard ciders, triple jam. I'm addicted to these things now. I don't drink much anymore, but when I do, for a nightcap, I like those if it's not bourbon. Let's see what else we got here. Easy zip up, super quiet. Best thing about this whole camper is that comes with a beer bottle opener. What? That's what I'm talking about. Campsite's pretty dope too. Set it up to where this is my dog. What's he doing? I don't know. Hey, come here. What are you doing? What you doing with your collar? Come on. Site's pretty cool. This is my favorite site. So you come up the road, you park up in here. You're about 20 feet in, and then the little dirt trail goes through these pine trees. These pine trees are about 40 feet high, and in these pine trees, I got my little tent set up. We got a little trail back here. Put on a little carpet for Luther, so that way he don't have to lay in the dirt and he don't dirty up my bed. Got my pop-up cooler. I got my grill in the grill's in the Viking, or what do we call that? The Coachman. We'll be cooking up some meals later this evening. You'll see on the next video. But look at the space. This is what I'm talking about. You can come with a tent, and the tent you could actually be a little bit off the road in the back, covered by these pine trees, which is awesome. Fire pit, very clean, very flat surfaces. You know, at nighttime it glows really nice. Really cool spot. As you can see, these trees are huge. So we'll have a little fire tonight, cook it up, and then we'll cook up some meals. The meal today we're gonna do is something out of the ordinary. Look, yes, I'm a chef, I could throw down some killer food, but when you're camping, when you're cooking out, man, I'm not trying to prep up 45 minutes worth of prep to make one meal for myself. Usually it's a little bit easy, but it's not just burgers and hot dogs. I'm not into fast food. I love cheeseburgers and I love steaks, but sometimes I like something a little different. So today we're actually gonna try a little dish that I fell in love with in Hawaii, and hopefully you guys like it. But we'll get back to that in a minute, and then what I cook, I'll show you guys the recipe. Hey Lou, come here. Weird dog. Where's Grandma? Look at this. Oh, this setup is just comfortable. That's the greatest thing. Surround sound, baby. It's small, man, but it fits. It's perfect. Everybody knows this one. Look at it. Throw some lights up. Alright, in this little setup, we're cruising. We're about to throw some grub down on, got the windows cracked, ventilation over here. Like I said, it's a small sign, so what I'm gonna do is I'm camping. I'm not making shit for homemade. So I got my cast iron on there, put on low heat, which this thing is hard to figure out. Very low heat. I'm gonna go super simple. Toss some water in there. Bring it to a simmer. Drop some shrimp. I don't know how much, but it could be quite a bit. It's kind of hard doing it one-handed. I've never cooked in this situation before, so I'm just gonna have some fun with it. But as I said earlier, I wanted some noodles. There's this place in Oahu that me and friends used to go to. It's called Curry House. They would do like a Japanese style curry. Obviously, I don't have Japanese style curry, but I'm gonna do some butter chicken passage to India, butter chicken simmer on there. It's gonna be pretty good. I like the butter chicken curry, but with shrimp. And this curry house in Japan, what they do is in Oahu, Hawaii, you go in there and you order your rice by the milliliter, so 500, 600, 800, everything comes with curry, and then you just throw in whatever hot dog, spinach, shrimp, chicken, beef, sausage, whatever you feel like having. They're like, all right, we'll throw it in the curry, and then they just throw it over rice. But one of my favorite things is that they do there is that they have udon noodles instead of rice, and it makes a killer, like ramen stir fry. I'm gonna throw some peas in mine because I like greens. I like the I love peas. Peas are my favorite vegetable. So throw that in there. But it's just really fantastic. Now, usually at home you see me cook a lot more heat, but I'm in a trailer and I've never cooked on this thing, and I honestly don't want to blow up. Now, just in case for safety, I do have fire extinguisher, but I don't know if it works. So we're gonna do it. Take time. You know, not everything needs to be fast. Take your time. Do things right. That's what I would say. Not never, but I wish I would have grabbed the shrimp that was tails off already. I thought I did, but we'll make do. I'm not mad about it. Okay, I'm gonna let this cook for a little bit. Should be really good. Maybe I should wait till it comes to a simmer, and then once it comes to a simmer, when it comes to a simmer, I add the sauce in, and then I picked up these noodle bags. Damn it! And they just dropped to the floor. Let's see, udon noodles. They're pretty good, but they're rice noodles. They're not udon. They're like a pad thai noodle. But I just seen these things. I thought these would be pretty gnarly to do. It's coming along nicely. So these are express rice noodles. Express rice noodles, pad thai. And they already come in freeze-dry packet. Alright, so you see how this is going to work. It's pretty easy to open and take care of. So you obviously see everything is pretty much made already. I just gotta dump it all together, season it up, which is already seasoned. You know, like, you want something extravagant, it doesn't have to be crazy expensive. We want something fresh. I'll tell you what, this is better than getting it from a fast food restaurant. I'll tell you that. You know, it may take a little longer, and I'm camping, so this isn't ideal. Saying like your hot dogs and all that good stuff that you usually put on campers. That's not your s'mores variety, right? You see that in the shrimp? It makes the O, it's overcooked. It makes the C, it's cooked. So I'm gonna add the sauce, the simmer sauce in there. I don't know how much to add, so I'm just gonna add like maybe half the bag right now. Oh, that smells good already. Tastes amazing. With this water that's in there, then maybe I raise the heat a little bit, Joe. Oh, we get to a simmer. Whoa. I want to see the heat. This thing's delicate, man. You know, there's some guys I follow on YouTube that are really cool kids, really cool cats that they do more camping out the truck and they cook out of. One of them is a guy named Maverick. Another one is a young guy from Oregon. He's always cooking up like steaks and everything else. And you know, I was watching them, and during that time I've always traveled, always done this, and never thought of recording. So I decided to go record it, shit, and see what happens. So I'm gonna let this simmer out for a while before I drop the noodles in. And you know what's funny? I totally forgot the freaking a bowl. I forgot a bowl. I didn't remember a fork. Good thing. I forgot a bowl though. I gotta get a pack, or like maybe a bowl that I just keep in here at all times, because this makes it kind of hard. But yeah, this is almost already done. You see it simmering away. It's getting thicker. I'm getting some of that liquid out there. I might have put a little too much water in there, but because I forgot that the shrimp are frozen, or partially frozen, they probably had water in them. They're coming out good. My dog already ate his meal, and I guarantee he's gonna try to get this, but he ain't getting none of it. Not this time, homie. I think I do that. Do a flip like in a restaurant? No. No, we cannot do that. I'm trying not to burn this joint down. I like this little camper, man. It's small. It's fun. I got this little lantern up here to give it light. There's light back here. I think it was down there, but it's not enough. But it's cool, man. This is like the one step up from a tent. It took me less than like a minute to set it up. Just pop the top and you're ready to go. So we're going to see how this works. If I'm going to fuck myself up and burn it, or if this is even... But I'll tell you what, this smells great. Wouldn't do this in bear country. Who's kidding? I wouldn't even be in bear country cooking. I wouldn't even be bear country camping. It terrifies me. Bears are the animals that scare me the most. This is coming along good. Nice. Oh yeah. I think my buddy Mark would even eat this, man. And he's the pickiest fucking guy I know. Alright. Let me toss in the noodles. See how that comes along. I don't want the noodles to break up too much. So I'm trying to get this reduced down to the right consistency because I may have put a little too much water in it. I don't want to make it too high. It's actually pretty fun to do this little gap together. So let's see if I can get this done here. I know you're gonna see some ugly video section, but dropping these noodles. Get in there, boy. Get in the bag. Alright. These things are fucking tight. I don't know if they're gonna work. Was I supposed to microwave them? I think I was supposed to microwave. I didn't even read the instructions. I just fucking threw them in here. Look at this one. We'll figure it out. Let the heat get to it. I might just fucking make some nasty ass fucking noodles. I'm used to making homemade noodles, not this shit. We'll see. I don't have a lid to cover it either. This is weird. I don't know if I look at the screen, if I pay attention. Man. How long do they cook for? I should have looked at the package. Can't think nothing about it. It's reducing nicely. Let me lower the heat a little bit. What's wrong with it? I'll let this baby go for a second. And then I just thought about how the fuck am I gonna clean this pan? I'll worry about that tomorrow. Yeah, I might do these noodles a little different next time. If I do this again, I might do my own noodles because these guys they're starting to come apart now, but fresh noodles would have been better. Maybe just pre-boil them at home, bag them up, throw them in there. They're starting to come down. Yeah, there we go. They're kind of broken up, but they're gonna go down together the same way. This don't look too bad, yeah. A little Asian twist to it. Telling you, if you ever get a chance and you're in Hawaii and you go to Curry House, my boy Ashley out there, Maroka, he somehow cracked the code on the curry. He makes it at home, just like them, but it's really good. They got this little pickle, like jar of pickled stuff. I don't know what it is. Daikon radish, cucumbers. Always set on the table with some spices. Looking amazing. God, this smells good. I'm gonna enjoy this one. Especially it's supposed to get really cold tonight, so I wanted something warm in my stomach. Knock it out, super simple, super easy to put together. Not your usual fare, you know, of the hot dog burnt to shit over fire. Yeah, the noodles are all coming together nice. A little time on, put the seat down. Just a little more. That's the wrong way. There we go. I honestly think it's done. Boom. Finito. 10 minutes. Turn that off completely. Should I eat it out of the pan? I did bring my, stopped at the restaurant, picked up a to-go container. I think I'm going to try to put it in that to-go container. 1 second. I'm going to need 2 hands for this one though, so you guys are going to have to give me a minute to try my best here. I'll clean up afterwards. I know the smell. It smells delicious. You know what? I ain't no joke. I put a lot of shrimp in here. Sorry, I like shrimp. I like shrimp. We're just gonna dig into this baby. There's shrimp in there. There's nothing left over. Just left over. And then put both packets of wet noodles in there, just the one. Should be good enough. And God, it's gonna be handy to clean, but I'll clean it later. Should have brought chopsticks. All right. Sorry, you probably seen the mess. I didn't get anything anywhere. Just a little bit on the side of the cup. With a piece de resistance. If you got any idea of what food tastes like in the Asian, you got to get the fruity kake. This is right here. Ba-boom. Little sesame bang on there. So we got a little Indian sesame, Japanese, Indian fusion here. Look. All right. So I'm gonna get down on some noodles. Watch a little movie, the rest of my movie. Watching yeah, baby, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And see you guys in the morning. Curry udon or curry rice noodles with shrimp and furikake. Cooked in, this is the beast. I'll have to clean this mess later. See you guys in the morning. Peace. Oh, morning. It's about 6 a.m. right now. Nah, I think I read that wrong. Almost 7. Nice little rain last night. Supposed to rain the rest of today. Got a little cold, man. Dropped out to like 54s, but nothing major. Don't mind the mess, but I'm gonna crack the windows a little bit. Get some fresh air in here. Cause this guy is gassy. But I guess it's time to get this day started. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys next time.